Papa El Diablo. I am WildenKai. Papa's the person with me.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. How much more have you been playing of this, by the way?
Not a whole lot. I think I did a mission or two
Oh,
after you left
sweet.
last time.
Well, thank the gods here. I was, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like, when I came back and you're like level fucking 46, I'm still level 35. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm the
had like
underleveled bitch.
I had a spark of inspiration. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna
Just
just
spark.
finish the story, and you're gonna come back and be like level 80. And I played like 2 missions and I got bored.
Well, speaking of inspiration, the first question out of 21 questions to ask a dude. Hold up. Oh my god. I gotta find you. I'm sorry. Well, I was trying to send you an invite before the thing.
Process.
Well, here you go.
Oh,
Okay. So, first question out of 21 questions to ask a guy. This is basic as all fuck.
all right.
But what are your personal goals? By the way, for anyone that watches this in the future or whatever, this is questions that we both will answer, him and then me. Shove it up with your fucking heresy. So what are your personal goals? That's a loaded fucking question, but you know.
That's a loaded question. Pass to a more easy one? No, my personal goals. I suppose my personal goal is to finish my degree and have my own business. Yeah. Was that personal goals or career goals?
Personal goals.
I guess I said career goals, basically, didn't I?
Yeah.
Personal goal, to survive long enough to reach like 65. I don't know. I don't have a lot of personal goals. I think I'm all right. I could probably set a few personal goals. Wouldn't hurt. I could probably lose a few pounds. There's a personal goal.
Well, speaking on my behalf of my own personal goals, mine is really, I just want to be a good dude. Like, when it comes my time to leave this earth, regardless of how long I make it, which I don't really, fuck, I don't even really give a shit if I live that long. Like, when I finally have kids, I would love to live long enough to see my kids at least, 25, something like that, be great. Which, of course, I'm going to focus on more healthy things. I'm trying to be more healthy. But regardless, my biggest personal goal, because I've never been one for money, I've never been one for status or anything like that, I just want to be a good fucking dude. Like, when it comes time that I die and I get cremated and people look back on me and it's like, yeah, Will was fucking amazing, dude.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
holy shit, I need to turn down the audio of this damn game.
I guess that's also, like, I'm kind of just leeching off of your answer, but I mean, obviously that's something I care about. It's just...
Give me a moment.
I'm aware of that signal. It was activated by
I mean, in the game, you can go ahead and keep talking. I'm like...
Yeah, I feel like I'm already there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect.
Oh. What
no,
the
but
fuck?
I want to try to, continue doing good, being good, the best I can, of course.
Right.
That brings up, like, it's not on your list, but another question, you're talking about dying, basically, and I don't know if that's on here somewhere later, but
It probably is.
I don't want to be... Oh, okay, well then I'll just leave it at, I don't want to be buried or cremated, and I'll just leave it there.
I mean, trust me, the second answer on this list is like... The second question on this list is just... super basic question. Which is like highly personal as well. Skip this crap. I don't care. Heresy. Anything that gets in the way of guns and questions. It's actually ironic that I chose to play this while we're answering questions, because you don't ask questions in the 40th millennium.
I know, it's heresy.
You're asking questions. Heresy.
But we are Inquisitors, so.
We are Inquisitors. We get to fucking ask questions. Never mind.
Exactly.
Save. Emergent save. Emergent save. Okay. Second question is, what kind of childhood did you have?
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah. Exactly.
That's like a whole nother thing we've opened up here. What kind of childhood did I have? Difficult? Challenging? What happens to you over there?
I almost fucking die. Just like my childhood.
Let's just say my childhood, you would have thought that I was raised in a different country or in a different time period.
You know, that's fitting.
Because,
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll summarize it to, there was times when we didn't have electricity or running water. There's times where we didn't even have a house to live in, or like apartment, anything like that. I lived in a tent for a little while, while other members of the family were in a camper trailer.
I didn't know this about you.
I was supposed to be homeschooled, but mostly I taught myself by candlelight after I worked for my stepdad until like 10:30 at night. Then I would try to read 1960s encyclopedias just to try to learn something before I went to sleep.
I have only heard the real answer lies here.
Well,
I know that it is.
just like what happened when I started reading this question, almost dying in this game. It's one of those things where it's such an opposite towards yours. Like, I always had a roof over my head. Even when I was homeless, when I first lived in Phoenix, when I was, going on 17, like, I had a roof over my head. But it was always what happened with inside the home that made it not great. Like, it completely nullified the peace that you're supposed to have. It's like, you're living inside, but my home felt like a prison for a long ass time. I mean, and even then, like, our father, you know all about it, but the question, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the question. My father was one of those people where whenever you think, man, why does it feel so rigged in the system, and like horrible, like fathers and that in the system.
Oh yeah, no, I got what you're saying.
Yeah. My father is one of those people. Yeah, that's why. He's literally such a terrible person that he just makes other dudes sadly be terrible people just because they're in the same gender as the dude.
Jeez.
And that's not even a joke. Like, anyone that watches My Hero Academia, everyone gives shit to what is his name again? Endeavor. Because, he was somewhat abusive to his wife and whatnot, and, he was abusive to his kids. But, like, he's completely changed. It's like, you know what? I was a shithead. I was a shithead human being. I was terrible. I still love my wife. I send her flowers. I try and visit her in the hospital. I try to be a better person. Here, live in this new mansion where I'm going to separate myself from you guys, and you guys can live your own life without me. And it's fine. I've been a shithead. Right. Yeah, my father was asked to stop drinking, and then asked, instead of when he could see me or my sister, asked when next time he could take up a beer. That's my parent. And that's only the half of it. Like, yeah, I am a guy in my late 20s. I am white, but I have been in some absolute shitty. I've been in ghetto. I've been stabbed. I've been jumped. Been beaten, like, left on the side of the fucking road. One time I literally got knocked out. Woke up in a fucking ambulance with a collar on my neck. I've been drowned, almost drowned once. I was 13 by a group of boys that hated me just because I was the only white kid in the apartment complex. Yeah. So, granted, I will say, as like an end to that, is that even though like I've had some really shitty things done to me, I don't let what individuals have done to me affect my view on like the majority of people, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's good for me. Like I'm not gonna like that'd be stupid. I'm not gonna treat other people like shit because people who treat me like shit of like the same ethnicity. That's just
Yeah, exactly.
stupid. So I try to live with the understanding that my mother tried to give me, where it's just try to be a better person and understand people. That's what I
Yeah,
got.
everyone's, comes from a different walk of life. They have their own issues. We don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I didn't have to deal with like other people per se, because I didn't go to school or anything, and we grew up in a very remote location. So all of my trials and tribulations were directly within the family, like my stepbrother and my stepdad, most especially. My stepbrother ran me over with a backhoe.
What?
55 Ford backhoe. If you don't know how big that is, it's quite a machine. Crushed my leg. Couldn't walk for months.
Whoa.
Well, I think a month and a half, yeah.
Approaching the terminal.
And the worst part about that whole scenario is that it was my stepdad who told me to, I guess. So, we were moving this giant air compressor machine, like the kinds they use on highway construction. And he told me to balance this thing. It had like a trailer tongue, where you hook it up to a vehicle. He told me to balance
dead.
that while we're using the backhoe to move it. Where are you? I see you.
It's cool. I'm gonna respawn.
And, which was stupid, and I even knew that at my age, but, I mean, I had to do it. The stepdad said, you know what I'm saying? So, well, sure enough, it starts swinging around and it just pushes me into the front of the backhoe. And my stepbrother, I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but I feel like he could have stopped. Because I was like, hey, wait, and it's like pushing me, and like he didn't put on the brakes, so it was all the way up to my kneecap. Like, it grabbed my foot and just like pulled me down the front wheel.
There's a chest over here.
But I always had a struggle with him. He was like 7 or 8 years older than me. Like, one time I said something to him which offended him or whatever, and I saw him get angry, and like he started to charge at me. So I mean, I was a lot younger. I just ran, And I managed to outrun him for a while, but he eventually caught me and tackled me and like knocked my hip out of place. And my stepdad told me that I couldn't tell my mom about it. So it was like 2 years later that I told her what happened. She was just wondering why I was having difficulty walking. Anyway, lots of shit like that. Most of that stuff was.
So yeah, in summary, we had wonderful childhood.
Really
No, we had that full white privileged childhood. No, we fucking didn't.
Oh no, we left enemies.
It's okay. It's not that much. We fucking like cleared so much of that map. Oh, this is even more loaded than the last two questions.
Oh, good.
Okay, number 3 of 21 questions to ask a guy. What makes you insecure?
What makes me insecure? Wow.
See? Like,
answering questions about my insecurities?
no, don't go. We don't have to go, but we could. But I'm like, it's just what does make us insecure. Granted, what's the definition of insecure again?
Well, when you don't feel secure. It's like when you don't feel confident, kind of.
Or how about like when you don't feel comfortable? Is that like the same thing? Or
no.
no? Oh.
I, 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 I,
See, 'cause I had
it's more
one
like
for
when you-
that.
Well, here's the definition of insecure. When you're not firm or fixed, you're liable to give way or break. Or if you're uncertain or anxious about yourself, you're not confident. That's what I said, when you're not confident.
Oh.
Hmm. That's loaded.
That-
You answer first.
I answer first?
Yeah.
Okay, what makes me insecure? Okay. Oh, man. I mean, okay, so on a quick note, like, this is going into the question about the childhood too, but one of the things that makes me incredibly insecure, especially around other men, especially in my age group now, is that what if I do things that aren't quote unquote what I should do or what I should say? Or, like, I have a horrible way with words. I am more of a man of action and showing how I feel than saying it. And it makes me really insecure when I talk to people, especially out in, like, public and it's a group or whatnot. Like, I'm not the person that raises their hand. And, like, it stems not only from, like, the lack of confidence. I never was really given confidence by my own father, let alone other male figures. My mom was really the only person, but even then, with like my mother, it was more of a one-on-one thing. I never learned how to really show or like say what I feel in the right words, so I fumble it constantly sometimes. Even when it's just me and my wife, sometimes I fuck up what I say because I just don't know the words behind my feelings. I know my feelings, don't know the words, and it is infuriating, especially when people like scoff or they just look at you like you're an idiot. And I hate being stared at, like people staring at me. And the thing is, like, I'm a big dude. I'm fucking like 300 pounds. I'm 5'10", you know. I am a fat guy. I don't give a shit. I just said that out and open. I don't give a shit. I'm fat. Fuck you. But when you're fat and you're like, I don't give a shit if I'm fat. I'll live my fucking life, bitch. But someone says to me that I sound like I'm an idiot or I'm a tard or I'm being insensitive. I'm like, am I? Did I say the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing? Should I have been better? Should I have been, like, kinder about it? What should I have done? That is my biggest insecurity.
I think I share pretty much the same insecurity for slightly different reasons, though. I feel like I do have a lot of vocabulary and words rolling around in my head, but oh my, when I try to put them to speech, it can be really challenging sometimes. Like, I can sit down and write something pretty decent, you know, and but when I try to say things out loud in a group, I can be quite insecure because, for one, I've not had, well, in my adult life I have, but growing up I didn't have like a lot of interactions with other people my age, or like, you know, I didn't go to high school, so I'm not saying high school is great, but I'm saying there are a lot of things that you learn in that environment.
This is true.
So I have always been a little insecure at that, especially like in new groups or like meeting people. Yeah, definitely a weakness of mine. And you mentioned something else. Oh, staring. People I can't stand people stare at me. That makes me very self-conscious. It annoys the crap out of me.
Self-conscious leads right into my insecurity too. And it makes me snap. Like, I'll become totally unbound if people stare at me too fucking long. Especially if it's a male and they're like staring at me like they're pissed and they like flare their nostrils and their eyes at me. It was what my father used to do. He used to terrify me as a child. But as I got older, it just went from I see that look in a male's eyes, I want to fucking put you in the dirt. Like that. And that is part of my own issue. Maybe that'll come up later. Who fucking knows? Oh, this one Dude, these are some bloated ass fucking questions. Holy shit.
Right.
Number
I thought they
4
were gonna
of...
be like
Found the body.
a lot different.
Oh, I was thinking so too. This
What's
is
your
some
favorite
like...
kind of barbecue sauce?
See?
What's your favorite, breast size? I thought it was gonna be like things
What's
like
your
that. To be
favorite
honest.
breast size?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be.
That does sound like one of my lists.
I was actually trying to say something a little more politically correct. I was gonna say bus size, but see, there's that insecurity. I forgot what's the actual word. to
Fuck
say.
that, I don't give a shit about political correctness. That's why we're friends.
Right.
Okay, so speaking of breasts and things to do with women or men or whatever, where everyone who's watching this is gay, I don't give a shit. It's fine. Live your life. Do you. I don't care. Do yourself. Fuck it. Have fun. Number 4 of 21 questions to ask a guy. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn off this dude's voice because he's ruining my shit right now.
I know. It's like I gotta concentrate.
Turn off the speech. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to listen to you talk. Just like my ex-girlfriend. Fuck off. Number 4. What do you expect from a love relationship?
I expect mutual trust, and independence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when either partner is reliant or dependent on the other person for their physical well-being, their mental well-being, their any way. I mean, that's not to say I think that couples should not try to help each other. It's just I don't think they should rely on that other person for everything. I think that's unhealthy, and I mean that maybe it works for some people, but I do not like that. So I think the question was, what do you look for, right? I look for,
What do you... Well, hold on. Let me... Defend me.
I am.
Thank you, brother.
Best I can.
What do you expect from a love relationship?
So I expect mutual trust and independence.
Right.
I think.
You good on that?
I guess so. But yeah, I could add more, but there's
Right.
compassion, maybe. That's important too.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
because like even though I don't want either side to be dependent on the other, I mean you're in a relationship to make each other like feel better about the world. There's so many things in this world that are like out to get you per se. It's nice to have that person to console with, or comfort each other.
Right. Well, 9 years of being together with my wife, and we just celebrated our first year anniversary of being married, and we were together 7 years before. I truly believe that in order for a really good, loving relationship, number 1 is communication. Any relationship you go into, expect 100% communication at all times. You want a successful relationship? Communication. Don't even blink at a relationship unless there's 100% truth and communication at all 100% of the fucking time.
Yeah.
Is either one lying? If you're lying, get the fuck out. Not even kidding. No joke. If there's
for sure.
lying or distrust, well, communication has a lot of things going in it, Trust.
Sure.
Commitment. That's another part. Commitment is a thing by itself, but commitment with communication is a huge one.
And what's that one? It's kind of like negotiation, you know what I'm saying?
Compromise.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a big part of communication too.
And another word to it is just equality. Where are you going that way for?
It was closest.
Okay. Communication is key trust is silver, and compromise is gold. I mean, no matter what relationship you're in, bi, gay, straight, whatever, mutual, like, in an actual true loving relationship that needs to last a while, you need to go back and forth between each other. If someone does, if you do one thing for your partner, then your partner needs to do something for you. And that goes on the whole equality basis, you know. It's like, what was one rapper? Some fucking big dude, DJ something, fuck whatever. He was all no, he was, I don't know. So he was all talking about how he expects his wife to go down and give him oral sex, but then he won't do it for her. Men, women, I'll tell you this right now, if you expect someone, your partner, well, your partner in this, your loving relationship, to give you, and you don't give them, or you give them and they don't give you, that's a problem. One, because if you're a dude and you're refusing to eat pussy, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? First of all, get some help, because that's the best thing. Two, like,
some women are not interested in that, though.
I mean, that's fine. That's different. That goes into the communication process. Communicate. 3 biggest things to communicate at all points in time is your interests, your pros and cons, being truthful about everything, your finances, and the bedroom. 100%. Because when you're in a loving relationship, and it could be like an actual, like, you know, fiance turn into actual married, and you get married, you're in a bond with each other. Like, there you go. Not even just like church or state or where the fuck you believe in. Like, if you believe in being with this person the rest of your life, then yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Just flat out, I don't see it working without it. Just, I don't. At all.
Well, it sounds like communication is quite important to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, growing up, one of the dumbest things I fucking always hated hearing was when it's like, it's not you, it's me, and like, na. With like my ex-girlfriends. And God, that just pisses me off, because like, just say it's my fault if there's something wrong with me. Don't beat the bush because you don't want to hurt my feelings. Bitch, tell me the truth. Don't sit there and lie to me.
Around the bush,
you know.
That's one thing I really enjoy about my relationship with Kazuko, is that we don't beat around the bush, either of us. We just say what we're thinking, or what we really feel.
Yeah,
I can't stand games. That's really bad communication. If you're just like trying to hint at things or get people to guess what you want, oh my goodness.
Yeah. But it's just talk. It's just, yeah, that's the biggest one. Anything else you want to add before we go to the next question?
I think we covered all the main things that... Oh gosh, I'm stuck on a barrel. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm tempted if we should skip this one for your sake.
Oh.
Because the question for...
Imagine.
This is pretty much a one-word answer for me. Number 5. Do you want children? Yes. Yes.
It's yes for me too.
Good, healthy children, and there we go.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
We will leave it at that, because that is... One, that's a very loaded question for one of us, even more than loaded for me. And one, just simple. I want kids. Fuck yes. Also, the process of getting kids. Yes. All the process of having kids. Yes.
Well, there's a few processes that aren't so pleasant, but...
Okay. I'm talking about the conception. Alright? That's
I know
the
what
fun.
you're talking about. I know.
Okay. Number 6 is heavily loaded, and my wife is now looking at number 6. I already know how I'm going to answer this question, and I don't want her to take it in a wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Number 6 of questions to ask a dude out of 21. What do you find attractive in a woman? I'll let you take the stage.
Alright. Confidence.
I took the last one.
Confidence is like the main thing I find attractive.
You're in that confident
if a
woman?
woman is confident of herself, oh man. Especially if she can make me feel a little insecure because she's so confident. Yeah. I mean, but that's... I mean, we're not talking about physical attributes, right? We're talking about...
It's just a question of what do you find attractive in a woman. So basically, whatever you find attractive in a woman. You know? Physical,
okay,
non-physical.
well.
I mean, the picture it says right underneath this question is some really skinny girl having a drink at a Subway.
That's really attractive.
I mean, I gotta say,
Let me
her
tell you
hair
what really gets me going.
Okay. For me, there's a little bit of there is some physical there.
Separated.
There is some physical attraction with me. There are things that I want in a woman, but that's just my own personal taste. And then there are some personal things. One, cute body. No, not cute body. Cute face. Like, I love a woman with just a pretty face. I want eyes I can stare into at any moment of the day. Making out with, stare into those eyes. Plowing, stare into those eyes. Talking to her while having a meaningful conversation, I want to look into her eyes. I love eyes. It's one of those things. And the face is wonderful. Like when it comes to like making out or anything with a woman or cuddling, it's always about the face for me. There's something about it. Cute face, 100% of the time.
You gotta find the face attractive for sure.
Now I'm so set in myself that it honestly, I haven't been insecure with a woman since before I met my wife, because I'm just very set in myself. But I love shy girls, big, tall, you know, not bony. That's a huge turn off for me. I'm not into. If I can see a rib cage,
Okay.
if I can see a rib cage, I'm out.
Rib cages,
I'm out.
But I tell you what bone I like to see is the hip bone.
No, any bone. I'm like, nope, out. It just does not work.
I don't know. I find that very interesting. The contour of the hip bone. That sounds really fucking weird. But I mean, I'm not even saying it like it. I'm trying to say it in a not weird way. Like just the female form, like that area between like the navel and the hip can be really interesting and different for everybody. But
Alright.
There's lots of different things like physical, and I was trying to just see it as what do you find attractive in a woman. Like I was thinking that just being her qualities of her person.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it can mean anything. I mean...
Yeah, so, I mean,
Ow.
other things, I like a woman who can drink a stout beer with me. That's attractive. A woman who... Well, I'm on the flip side. I think it's attractive when, like, a woman's into the same types of hobbies as me, you know, like games or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's attractive to me when they're into their own thing and they just respect what I like to do. That's also attractive.
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they could be sitting there with you while you're playing a game, and, you know, who knows what they might be doing while they're sitting next to you. But
Going back to the last question real quick, and this will be my last thing I add to the last question about a love relationship. Know your fucking space.
Oh, right.
Know your
Yeah.
fucking space. You're in a relationship for the rest of your life. Hopefully, it's great, but know each other's space. There should just be a space for both of you. Just be like, fuck off, space. There you go.
Yeah.
Any of that. But yeah, what I find attractive, I kind of agree with my buddy Diablo here. With me, there's not a lot of physical. I mean, I've loved girls from well, I've made love to girls from different body types and sizes. I've made out with a whole bunch of girls, but I mean, yeah.
It seems like my big universal for physical is they have to have a cute nose. Very you know, there can't be anything wrong with their nose or chin. Like that's
What?
yeah. You know, some people have very like non-symmetrical noses or chins. Like, oh man, I can't go for that.
Symmetrics. Okay,
Yeah.
my man.
So like even shapes. There's a mathematical formula for how symmetrical a person's face is. Did you know?
You know what? On that note, we're gonna go to the next question. All right, number 8 of questions to ask a guy. This is, I mean, I guess professional is like what I want to do in life. So, what are your professional goals? Me,
Oh.
to just be the best at work that I can every day. Like I work in a deli right now, and you know, I show up to work, I do my job, and I do it well. I want to make sure that everyone knows, hey, Will was here and he did a good job. And that's how I do things. Of course, we're streaming on YouTube. If I could ever make it big on YouTube, fucking hell yes. Please, this is my dream. I love playing games. This is what I do. I'm a fucking gamer. I believe in being there for people through gaming and unity, through good times and vibes, and just gaming and being fucking bros. You know, bros or chicks, dudettes, whatever. Everyone can game. I don't give a fuck. You know, mobile gamer and fucking mobile game. Don't give a fuck. You want to play Sims all the time? Fine. Fuck it. That's fine. That's up to you. You're still a gamer. I love it. Have fun with what you do. You know, that's
Yeah.
it. You know, even if you're sitting in a coffee shop eating or drinking that, you know, $10 coffee while playing 2 hours of match games, fuck it. Do you. Have some fun. I don't know, watch some porn while you're doing the fucking 3 match. I don't give a shit. Jared, Diablo, take the floor.
Well, I already answered this question.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I misunderstood.
Let's get the first one.
But yeah, I want to finish my degree basically, and I want to have my own business sort of. But that's a broad category. I mean, you know, but
What
I'd
about your
like to
work
have
currently?
My own gaming studio. I mean, my work currently is just for survival.
Okay, well, what what do you want to do every day you go to work, though? You know, that's kind of the professionality.
Well,
I mean, you're a
currently,
teacher.
I mean, I work as a teacher, so if I can make the students enjoy
Spoilers,
learning
Diablo's an English teacher in Japan, by the way.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So
dope.
if the students can laugh and have a good time learning English, then I feel like I succeeded in my day, and I don't really care about anything else as far as that goes. I guess that's my biggest thing.
All right.
I don't think about work a whole lot outside of work, but
True.
occasionally,
Me
like,
too.
I'll catch myself in the morning when I'm getting ready, like thinking about how I might make a new game or change something so the students will have more fun, you know. So yeah, it is on my mind, and it can be a lot of fun too, honestly, because I get to play games as part of my job. And granted, they're not nearly as fun as adult games, but, you know, or video games. I didn't mean weird adult games. I just mean, you know, like PG.
I know what you meant. Don't worry.
But, you know, we get to play dice games, card games. I do all kinds of different stuff for them. And they, you know, it can actually be a lot of fun for me too.
Get your
it's fun
ass off
watching
of
them
me,
get
you
competitive,
plague
you know.
motherfucker. Bullets and fuck you. So the next question we've basically asked, and the last question when it comes to loving relationships and what do we find attractive in a woman, But this question, maybe we can find another meaning to this question. Maybe that's what they want us to do. Number 9 out of 21. What do you expect from your partner? Me, just communication, truth, honesty, and, like, yeah, everything I said before. Like, if I do something for you, then I expect something from myself, and vice versa, and there you go, and...
Yeah, I think we've both kind of covered that question already.
Yeah.
So any other questions? Yeah.
But, alright.
I don't think there's a whole lot more I could add. Ask
No.
the question one more time, just to be sure.
What do you expect from your partner?
Yeah, I think we already covered it. The only thing I would add is that I actually don't expect a whole lot, because I typically don't try to expect too much from people.
Well, when it comes to like my relationship with my partner, I expect a lot of things. But that is because, now don't get me wrong, I don't expect to lift the fucking Mount Everest. But whatever I expect from somebody, I expect them to expect of me the same thing.
Yeah,
Give and
yeah,
change
for
of
sure.
equal amounts. Like, if someone expects me to be there, then I also expect them to be there for me. You know?
Yes.
But that's just me as like a really hardcore equality person, you know. You hit me across the face, I'm gonna expect you to let me hit you across the fucking face. Oh, that just got
went
taken.
a different direction
Oh
than I thought.
shit! There is no physical violence in my home. My wife has never hit me in that matter, and I have never hit her in that matter. But if you have a partner, especially a husband or, you know, wife or whatever, and they do something to you, yeah.
Your
Fuck
Honor, I'm here because I believe in equality.
Hey man, I'm just saying, you know. She came into my room at this time of night and like slapped me across the face or throw boiling water on me, which is this is shit I'd kind of read before. Yeah, no, fuck that. At that point, whatever, fuck you. You know.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. I'm horrible. That's gonna be taken so out of context. I just really believe in equality, okay? You do violence on the me, I expect to do violence on the you, and it's so forth and so forth. But that's not people. That's not my partner. That's people. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm now awkward, and this is now
Are you
gone.
feeling insecure?
This is going full circle into my fucking insecurities right now because
Right.
that's exactly what I mean. Like I completely spieled. And God's damn it. Okay, so number 10. This is loaded. Who are your family and friends?
What?
Word for word. Who are your family and friends? Okay, hold on. There's some context to this. Who are they? What are they doing? What are the mutual relations? The simplest, find out all about his family and friends. A cute question to ask boys is the paragraph that's given for this question, apparently. So, okay. Do you want to start this?
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Or me?
I
Oh,
guess
no, you started the last one.
yeah.
I'll get myself out of the way. Myself and my own experiences in life is I found out that my friends that I've met are way more dependable than my family. After my parents divorced, my mother and my sister were the only ones that were, well, dependable. And my mother was actually off and on. She had a lot of things to struggle with after being 16 years with my father. And, like, my friends who actually became closer to most of my family because I was completely disowned by my father's side of the family. I was replaced as a son. And pretty much just cast out of the entirety of my father's, you know, family tree completely. And sadly, everyone on my mother's side of the family, other than what I believe she's alive or not, I'm horrible and I haven't really kept up with her side of the family because I don't really know them that well. I believe my aunt is still alive with a few of her kids, but I don't know them. Now, for friends, though, like, I have a very small but very tight group of friends. My brother, the person that I call my brother, is actually a person that was my best friend, who we got along with very well, and he helped me out a lot. My brother, Malachi Shadowans, or Matthew Shadowans is his actual name. Malachi is a nickname I gave for him. Met him years ago before I even met my wife, and he became a brother because he did that much for me, and I love him to death. Right. My wife, of course, is like, my wife, obviously she's not my family. I met her outside of it. But my wife had a horribly racist father and mother. She got cast out, and, we met just before that happened. And we've been together ever since. And I've been there for her. So she was someone that became my wife. My other best friends being, like, my friend Gabriel. I joke and call him the Asian flavored Oreo because he has a family tree that is like everywhere. Grandparents, African, and Chinese. So then that was one of his parents. And then the other parent was, full Caucasian woman. So his bloodline is all over the fucking place. Dude is like 6'4", rocks a absolutely insanely badass afro. My best friend Gabriel, and is one of the chillest dudes I've ever met. My other best friend Devin, which Devin and Gabriel live together. Other big dude, 6'4", most intelligent mathematical mind I've met, and the dude's like one of the most badass African dudes I've ever met. He's awesome. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Other than that, like some of my coworkers are my friends. Some of them outwork, but not much.
Yeah,
I run a very tight ship.
Those more coworkers are just that.
Acquaintances.
Associations, yeah, acquaintances, associates, what have you.
All right. Your shot. Your turn.
Family? I mean, my family is gigantic, so, I mean, I'm not going to list everybody. Do I get along with all my family? Yes. Except for my stepbrother and his ordeal. Other than that, get along with everybody. Do I talk to everybody regularly? No. No, not at all. Some of them I haven't talked to in years, but I mean, I don't have any issues with them. It's just, life. So I'm not gonna list that, but close family would just be my sisters and my mom, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
I don't really talk with my dad very much. We don't have an issue. We just don't communicate a lot, so it's like whatever. Friends? I mean, yeah, I try to keep that pretty low too. Just be the two Justins, Linger, and then one of my army buddies. Yeah, and you and your family. So, which is, I guess if friends, anyone I consider my friend is usually close enough for me to also consider them family. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't really have like a lot of friends that I would just say, oh, that's just my friend. I would consider them either like a brother or a sister or, what have you.
Right. Alright. Load up the next mission. Are you ready for the next question?
I'm ready for the next question, but not the next mission, because I need to clear out my inventory.
Shocker, Diablo has a problem with inventory. So this one is actually the most unloaded question for both of us.
Yes.
Thank the gods, man. Odin pulled through, or this message now. Odin, thank you, Odin. What would you do if you had $1 million? I'll let you take the floor first.
Oh, what would I do if I had $1 million? Well, in this day and age, $1 million does not go as far as I'd like it to, but well, the first thing I do with the $1 million is take care of my ongoing situation, which I'm not going to get into, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then with the rest of that, I think I would either buy a small island or a small like apartment building ish, or land, some place that I can call mine, and I would either build buildings or design it to where everyone I cared about, I could invite them to come live for free. And I'd also use some of that money to start the gaming studio that I want to open. I think that's all. I would probably save some of it. Maybe like 10% of it I would just put in savings. Yeah, I think that's everything. I don't even think I would buy anything fancy for myself. I mean, other than that, place and like a gaming studio. Which honestly, I don't even think $1 million would cover all the cost for that, but I think it would get close enough. I think that's what I would probably just do with it. Nothing too spectacular, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Well, on my end, I have some actual math here. Because I've actually done this one very recently in the past couple months. So big note is for someone like me, where I make roughly, I'm probably gonna make 25,000 this year total. But last year I made $24,000. Just there.
Mm-hmm.
So when you take $1 million and you divide it by $24,000. That would be enough to last me 41 years. If I did not increase my spending, it would last me 41 years. So that means that I could still keep my job and have the $1 million, and I'd be able to put it towards having my kids, moving into a better place, which around here, a good 3-bedroom, 2-bath is... It can be up to, maybe 100,000, give or take, 150,000. That's not bad. That's pretty much what I would do. Like, I would start really getting together like a whole bunch of stuff and just trying to find a place to live that I could just be like a permanent residence. Make it mine. This is my fucking land. Flag and everything.
Right,
the Wilden
yeah.
Nation. And we'll probably find a 4-bedroom, like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, because that 4th bedroom would be like my YouTube gaming office, or hopefully potential YouTube gaming office. I mean, it's my dream, but yeah. But even then, even if I doubled it, like say, let's put on the extra like 25,000. Hold up. Let's put it at 25,000, and then let's kick it to 50,000. That's still 20 years. If I got $1 million and then just doubled my spending completely, doubled my spending as if I made 50,000 a year, that would still last me 20 years. That's a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit I could do in 20 fucking years. You can bet your ass. Medical shit. I have to do medicals, things out the wazoo. There's a lot of stuff I would do, but I'd be very smart about it. And even then, like, this isn't taking in interest, things like that, which is a big thing, because most banks will give you a cent interest off of $1,000. So
Yeah,
then
can
you
earn interest.
multiply that shit, you're earning quite a big chunk of fucking interest every month, during those years. So you're making a good bit back. And if you're still working a good job, a full-time job, and you're doing that stuff, like, you're getting back a lot of money. So as long as you're smart, you can make it last 20 years. If you're going for 50,000 years to spend. That's how I look at it. But I know that's just me. Like, I've had this question, like, at work both times, like, well, you'll never have it last that long, and no. It's like, that's not realistic. I'm like, that's because most people that you think or hear about go absolutely stupid batshit bonkers and decide to... Are you done with your inventory, by the way?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, most people just go out and buy, like, freaking Ferrari. Oh, there goes a big chunk right there. Like...
I want a Ferrari.
I'm
I want to
saying.
go buy a mansion. I want to do this and that. Like, think before you spend.
Like, I think I would use a good portion of it to buy some place, like I was saying, but it wouldn't be just for my benefit. It would be for business, for family and friends to have a place to stay if they wanted to as well. And it wouldn't have to be some fancy mansion either. It could just be something very normal. But mostly, I think I would just save a lot of it, because I think the biggest thing I would probably end up spending it on, like, unnecessarily or more than I should, was I probably would eat out more or buy more, like, wines and stuff like that. But I don't think I would go crazy with that. I would just probably do it a little more than I currently do, that's all.
Like, honestly, the biggest thing I want right now is a PS5. And I literally have
Okay,
joked to my brother and sister
buy a PS5
and be
too,
like,
yeah.
can you guys, like, get together and get me a PS5? That'd be beautiful, thanks. But I haven't done that yet. I want to, though. I don't know, because my brother and sister, they've gotten together to do some really stupid shit before. I'm wondering if they would. So, next question.
My sister wants me and my mom to get a PS4 for her for Christmas, so she can play and stuff.
Oh. So,
But anyway,
next question, number 12 of 21 questions to ask a guy. The worst thing you've done. This is a loaded one. Worst thing you've done. This is loaded. This is heavily loaded, and I don't know how to answer this question. Especially on a live stream right now.
Alright. Pass. Worst thing I've done. I don't think I've done a whole lot of terrible things. A lot of my stuff would be like more considered like petty stuff. Gosh, I'm trying to think back to like my whole life.
I know.
I don't know. I'm kind of drawing a blank on this one.
Well, since I'm an open book man and I don't hide from shit, my lowest moment and the worst thing I ever did was me and my mother got into a huge argument. We were going back and forth, and she was yelling at me, I was yelling at her. At one point, she told me to just shut my mouth, and she's like, I didn't want to, because it's like, fuck that. I've already been working and taking care. Get the fuck off me, will you?
Who's opening that box?
So as I thought it was over, because I just, told her, like, whatever, fuck you. This was before she got sick, or even before I met my wife. Went out in the living room, sat in the stinky love seat that I had at the time, And she came out and she put her hand on my mouth. And at that point, even though it wasn't like a voluntary response, like I didn't do it on purpose. I died. Fuck. When she put her hand on my mouth, I freaked out, and my first response was not great. And I threw my mother, across the living room into a wall. Now, like, she knew, and later on it's like, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have come out here and did that to you, and I'm sorry. But it was always something that made me incredibly uncomfortable. And, like, I apologize to it, and I have made up for it. And I know I was forgiven for it. But to me, that still qualifies as the worst thing I've ever done. So, yeah. Get the hell off of me, you heretical motherfuckers.
I think one of the things I feel guilty about the most is more along the lines of not doing more to prevent situations. And some of these situations include things with my current situation as well, though when I was a child, like a teenager, I often wish I had done more to like get my sisters out of our living environment. I mean, I tried, but I feel like maybe I probably could have tried harder. So I feel some guilt along those lines, I guess. That's probably the worst thing. Other than that, it's just like small stuff, I guess. Like things like, for instance, I remember one time when I was a kid, I stole something from a flea market vendor. And I felt bad about that for years. The guy I stole it from was like a family friend. And the thing is, I stole it only because I was too shy to ask how much it was. It was like this rubber toy lizard. I still remember exactly what it was. I was probably like 7. And like a couple years later, that I always like had intended on like paying the guy a couple bucks, you know, like just leaving it on a table or something, you know. But I had money for it. I just never actually got around to doing it because I was like embarrassed. And then a couple years later, that guy died, and eventually I went over and put that money on his gravesite because I still felt bad about it.
Oh.
But
Skipping this. Skipping this. Of course, I'm going Puritan.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, loaded questions. Oh shit! Oh, we get to kill him. Oh! I did not know that.
Just slam my...
Just... You hear one bolter shot and one hammer. And that was it. That's all he wrote. Finished. But yeah. Loaded question. Man, these are... By the way,
Yeah.
I've actually been reading some of like the subtexts to these. Apparently these are questions that are... These are #1 questions in Google, by the way. 21 questions to ask a guy. And it's worded in a way like a girl asking...
I already got that.
Okay, you got that. These are some loaded fucking questions. And they're saying ask these questions on, like, your dates. Like, your first or, like, second date with a person. Like, really? Ugh!
Yeah, there's a few questions I would not have answered on a first date.
Oh, fuck no. Okay, so 13, we're getting into a lighthearted one. Yay. Fucking finally. Oh my god. Where would you like to move? Me? Forks, Washington? Forks, Washington. No, it's not because of Twilight. Fuck you all, it's not because of Twilight. 1, it's gorgeous. 2, it's gorgeous. 3, it's out in the middle of the fuck all woods. Be fantastic. 4, all of the rain.
I do like rain.
All the rain, the snow, the elements. Mm. Mm.
I think
Or
for me,
small mountain towns of Colorado.
oh, I do like Colorado. Colorado's nice. I think. Wait, are you done though?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, it's not like a very complicated question. I think I'm already sort of where I like to be, but I also wouldn't mind living in Switzerland or Scotland. I could see myself enjoying living in those places. If Scotland becomes its own country, which it should be, because I don't think they should be in the UK anymore, but that's just my opinion. If they become their own country, I would probably try to move there if I could. And if I had a desirable profession that Switzerland would let me move there, I would be interested in moving to Switzerland because, I mean, that's probably, well, arguably one of the best countries in the world. And yeah, why not? And it's beautiful there. I love the weather and the, all that stuff too. So, and plus you're like kind of centrally located in Europe, so there's tons of stuff you can go see and whatnot. Yeah.
Just realized I missed one. Like, foreign country wise, it's all about Switzerland. Is it because of Lord of the Rings? A little bit. 2, though, it's just a wonderful, beautiful country. Switzerland's part of Norway, right?
No.
No, Switzerland.
No.
Where is that
Sweden
located?
is near Norway, but Switzerland is its own country. It's near like Germany and France and Italy.
Germany or France would be wonderful. A part of me wouldn't mind going to Norway, just because
Yeah.
I am Norse. I am part Norwegian, so I could, if I really wanted to dig deep, I could find that whole thing. And they have a program. It's called Returning to the Fatherland, where if you can prove your Norwegian heritage, they'll actually help you return to Norway. Cool program. Thought about it. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Forks, Washington, though, kind of on my list. Number 1, like, bam, and be like, this is here. I don't expect, like, moving cross country, because it's like, I can't imagine the money involved in doing that. Would be absolutely astronomical pain in my fucking ass. But, yeah. The next one, I'm pretty much set with that question. Are you good with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question, I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer, just because this is kind of a touchy thing to actually, like, say the company that you work for, which that's the question. Number 14, how do you feel working for company? Quotations and, parentheses. Basically, how do you feel about working for the company that you work for? This is definitely a loaded question.
How do I feel about the company I work for?
Yeah.
Fine.
You feel fine?
Good. I work for a school board, so there's not really a whole lot to say there.
I work retail. That should... Most people in America right now, especially being 2020 and with COVID, yeah, that's it right there. I work retail. Yeah. There is not anything I really should be able to say. Y'all should know it's retail. It sucks. It's always sucked. This year has made it worse than it ever has been. Enough said. Moving on. Retail fucking sucks. Fucking hate it.
Although this brings up something I was thinking about the other day, because these are questions, but also conversation. Everyone, thinks about retail and maybe like law enforcement or medical, people are going through like all the rough stuff right now, and it's true. I'm not downplaying that at all. But I was also thinking about the people in like the entertainment business. Reason being is like people who are acting in movies and stuff like that, even like not the main actors, just like the Joe Schmoes on whatever show or news or whatever. They're not wearing masks when they're doing all this stuff. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
They don't even get to wear masks while they're working. Like, so I was thinking about how that might be kind of dangerous for them, or what they think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't often feel sympathy for, celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people in the entertainment business that aren't, like, top paid celebrities, Because all the shows and movies people have been watching, I mean, they're still recording stuff now. And the majority of that takes place without any sorts of, like, protection, oftentimes in crowded areas and stuff. So I mean, even like scenes where people are in like a restaurant or something, everyone in there's like not got a mask on and things like that. So but yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that is such a big question though. Like, well, you bring up the whole thing like the masks and whatnot, and I could literally go on about the bullshit I've had to deal with.
Right.
Literally for the next hour and 18 minutes. Hour and 8 minutes. I could go through that whole spiel and I will never stop because it is something that I've been dealing with the whole time. Oh, okay. I have been wearing masks since they were... You could wear them if you wanted to. That's how long I've been wearing them. So when I hear people bitching about wearing masks and this and that, it... quote unquote, I am so sick and tired of hearing it that I just want to shove the mask down their throat and say, "Here, can you breathe now, motherfucker?" Because I'm sitting there wearing one for 8-9 hours a day just going, "Bitch, just shut the fuck up and wear it. You're here for like, what, 30 minutes to an hour to shop? Just put the fucking mask on, right? Cover your goddamn nose. Move on with your life. Stop bitching." That's all I'm going to say on that one.
That was quite enough. I was kidding.
I'm waiting for the sarcastic remark you sometimes make. So tell us how you really feel. Alright, we're still in the lighthearted category.
Sweet.
What's the result of insert a sport? Let me see.
What's the result of soccer?
I'm guessing it's like what injury have you had from sports or something that you did or what happened to you in a sport or something. I mean, I tore part of my calf once.
Yeah, I actually one of my original foot injuries started from playing. I think we were playing soccer when I was in the Army, and someone just like kicked the side of my foot, and I don't know, just in the perfect way that they cracked a bone there. Probably would have been okay and probably would have healed all right, but the Army doctors didn't believe me that something was wrong, and then like 2 days later I had to do a 15-mile march in like full gear and everything, and it completely just like broke all into pieces after that.
Oh!
Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, where did you take us, man? I've got to get out of there. Wait, I can't move, I don't think. Wait, hold on. Even I got overwhelmed. Okay.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, especially not for me. I don't have anything at range.
Yeah, I was practicing. I was just at practice for football. One winter living in Eagle, Colorado. I was like, I'm gonna go. No, it was Gypsum. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go participate in fucking football. So I'm there only for a couple days. And I didn't like do like any real stretching before any of this. I was just like, I'm gonna go do football. 2 days in, I wound up fucking. I got a well. My parents were like, oh, it's just a cramp in your calf, but my muscle tightened and just contracted around my leg so bad that it literally like it felt like my muscle tore. That's why I always like say like, I think I tore my calf because like I felt it for like 3 days. Like cramps are normally they're gone within like a couple hours. No, I felt this shit for 3 days. Like I was limping. Yeah, it hurt so bad. And it like just tore because I went ahead and I flopped on my bed. And my father was like, hey, Will, you can come here for a moment. So I rushed to get up, and it just, whoop! There it went. And down I went on the floor. I was in tears. And I was not someone to cry from pain. And it wasn't because I wasn't a lifter at that time. Like, at that time, I was leg pressing 550 pounds, bench pressing a 3-rep max of 190. Why it's 3 reps is because our weightlifting coach, who was also the football coach, said that he believes it's bullshit for a nice jump. For a max just be once. He's like, no, you have to do it 3 times. So okay, I legit went for 200. I actually managed to do the once of 2. I'm dead.
No.
Damn it.
Okay, man.
Okay. So I went for the one press of 1. I did 2. Touch my chest. You know, struggled to get it back up. I did, and he's like, "No, take it off." So I took off 15 pounds, put it to 185. I managed to do 3 reps of 185. So I wasn't the most in shape person, but like I could lift. Was I a little fat? Yes, but I could fucking lift. And I worked out with the football team. And I was their best fucking friend, at least those guys.
Right.
So despite that, that's it.
I mean, I have a lame sports injury, if you will. Twice I've broken my wrist trying to roller skate. That's not really a sport, but
what?
That just tells you how sports-minded I am.
Whoa.
Yeah,
some extreme rollerblading. Like, oh, this way, Jared.
Dude, no, I just have a terrible equilibrium. Like, when I joined the Army, they told me, they asked me what I wanted to do in the Army, right? And I told them my interest is in, like, radios and that, you know, tech and stuff like that. And they're like, okay, good, because you can't do airborne. They're like, if you jump out of an airplane, your head will explode.
This way, Jared.
Wait, there's enemies over here in the
But corner. No, this is fine.
We got to purge all of these Xeno scum.
We're answering questions for the Inquisition, brother. Totally forget the Warhammer side of this fucking stream right now. brother. All right. Well, next question. I forgot what it was. Apparently I can unplug my phone. Oh, I don't like that question. I only saw it for a moment. Number 16. If you could describe yourself with one word, which would it be? A single word?
A single word.
Fuck. Fuck you.
Loyal. That would be mine.
Be yours? You just got it in the bag, but what would even define me in a single word?
Teleporter? I thought there was something back here you wanted to see.
Well, the teleporter takes me back.
Well, doggone it, I'm walking.
Man, now who's a slow bitch, huh? Huh?
Oh, actually, I'm glad because there's stuff here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I already picked it up because I don't
Still
just
waiting
jump
on
across
your
the
word.
fucking. Yeah. See, the two words I have in mind need some context because I don't want them to. One's gonna make me sound like I'm full of myself. I'm worried about, and the other one could just make me just sound like I'm an asshole or that I'm stupid. Sometimes the key to survival is just good, old-fashioned stubbornness. I am a stubborn motherfucker.
Stubborn?
Yup.
I'm stubborn too, but yeah, I mean that doesn't mean you don't have other qualities. I'll just pick in one word.
No, that defines me to a T. Like,
Yeah.
I won't back down. My pain, fuck my pain. I will haul ass. Like, whatever is my goal, whatever I need to do, whatever I want to do, I will go at it with reckless abandon.
Yeah.
And I am
quality.
just stubborn. That is how it works. So yeah, I'm stubborn.
Good.
Next question. Wherever this guy is, I don't care. Oh, hold on. We should see if there's a chest ahead.
Agreed.
More Xeno scum. Oh, this is Dark Eldar? Oh man, killed him. I just now noticed that. Whatever.
Yeah. Ow. My goodness. I'm a little concerned.
You're a little concerned. I'm almost dead.
I am too. In fact, I need to retreat. There is a shrine.
Well, then go there.
We're almost out of time, though.
Then just hold the line.
I'm making a new line.
I'm making a new line in the sand. See, I'm also that jackass where someone's like, this is the line in the sand. I'm like, nah, bitch, this is my line in the sand. I make this line in the sand. So, okay, we're really stepping into, like, the easier, like, lighthearted questions. I love it. Thank the gods.
All right.
Number 17. What is your favorite food?
Pizza.
What is my
Period.
favorite food? I love how you just say pizza. Wait a little bit. Period. Oh, man. It's a draw between Chinese food and Mexican food. It's my favorite food.
Oh, wait, no, that's a whole cuisine. That's a cop-out.
Well, it says your favorite food. Like, it doesn't say, like, your favorite, like, meal or your favorite dish, you fuck nugget.
Well, I would say your favorite type of food would be, like, Mexican, Chinese.
Okay,
Italian.
your favorite type of food. It's just asking favorite food. It's not asking favorite dish.
Yeah, favorite food.
Pizza is a dish.
Like... Exactly. It's asking what's your favorite food.
Okay, fine. You know, I will read the fucking context. Fuck you. Okay, apparently. Fuck you.
It's all right.
The favorite, it's a dish. Like, then fucking say like meal. What's your favorite meal or something? Like, what the favorite food is like fucking
Your
favorite
meal would be like a predefined like you know, mashed
well,
potatoes.
Pizza is a meal.
Baked ham. Green beans on the side and cornbread with cracklings. That would be like a favorite meal example.
The fuck is cracklings? I don't care.
Crackling is like this really thick, hard pig skin that's fried. And it's kind of good. It's kind of like pork rinds, but it's
Thick,
condensed.
hard.
It's a southern food.
It's a southern. Of course it is. It's all southern
But a
through
few
has
other
to be
countries
thick
use
and
it
hard
as
and
well.
deep fry.
But it goes great in cornbread cracklins.
Anyway, I'm saying I'm gonna just go with Mexican food right now because I've had Mexican food quite a bit recently and I love the fuck out of it. I have probably spent between me and my wife, I've probably spent about $100 on Mexican food in the past like month and a half.
I do love Mexican food, man.
It doesn't help that we have a really good like homegrown Mexican joint on the corner. Right in front of this Ace checking cash place, and they're 100% legit homegrown. I mean, years ago they didn't even have like a really like an outdoor area that was covered. It was more like some tables
Yeah.
in that. Over the years, like they've put an actual iron fence around it and mesh, and then now it's actually like wooden in the walls. They got a swamp cooler in that in their seating area, and it's all just made from scratch and just it's just delicious.
Oh, dude, some of the
Their
best
red and
food I've
green
ever
sauces
had was
from scratch.
Oh yeah.
You can
I
even
love
get
those.
lingua from these motherfuckers. You can get barbacoa, carnitas. You can get fucking lingua. Then you can get horchata, taquitos.
I'm not a fan of horchata, but
Fucking horchata's the shit.
It's
Horchata.
alright.
You can also get burritos and tacos of all these fucking flavors too. Like
oh
I mean,
man,
carne
you're making me
asada,
miss.
carnitas. Just oof.
There's a place called Beto's in Utah,
Burritos.
and they sell these huge burritos, man. I always love to go there and get the carne asada burrito because it's got the guacamole in there, you know, and the nice, like, premium strips of steak, and oh, so good. The pico de gallo's in there, and oh man, they just make it so delicious. But some of the best food I ever had was from the taco trucks. I enjoy a good taco truck too. Like a $2 taco plate they used to sell at the taco trucks at Utah when I was there, and quite good, quite good.
All
You
right.
get like 3 tacos on a plate. But I love all kinds of other food too. I love good southern barbecue, gravy and biscuits. I love me some of that. I like some authentic Italian pasta too. Man, I don't know. I like all kinds of food. Obviously, I love Japanese and
We
Chinese
were supposed to
dishes.
just have the favorite.
Yeah, okay. Well, I said my favorite, pizza. Because you can
Alright.
have every kind of pizza. You can have barbecue pizza. You can have Chinese pizza. You can have Japanese pizza. You can...
Dude, barbecue chicken pizza is one of my favorite things. People say I'm a fucking heretic, but you know what? Barbecue chicken pizza with onions, relish, olives, like the whole like blow that shit up. But like not with like normal sauce, like an actual like barbecue sauce chicken pizza with all the
Right.
fixins is something I will fucking die for. It's
Oh,
delicious.
the fixins.
Oh hell yeah, all them fixins, baby. Put them all
Oh,
on nice and slow. Anyway, number 18. What is your favorite character from childhood?
Character. Character? Oh, jeez. I had to pick just one?
Childhood though. How long are we going for childhood here though? We're talking like
I think
end
childhood
of your
is
teens or
like, yeah, I
like
think
from
childhood is like 12 and under, I think.
12 and under?
I think it would have to be Han Solo. I think that's probably mine.
I'm gonna go
Also,
with Dante.
I really... Who? Oh, Dante. I really liked, the purple Ninja Turtle. Does it Donatello?
Donatello. Yep, Donatello.
Yeah, I really liked that one. Hold on 1 second for the mission.
I gotta select a different one.
I really liked Donatello a lot when I was a kid. Well, I mean, you know, I've always liked pizza. Ninja Turtles like pizza.
So, real quick, just he has his to explain where his has come from. Mine, I don't mean like, I mean Dante's and like Devil May Cry Dante. There's probably a lot of people out there going, isn't Dante like a rated M for mature, like adult game? I'm like, listen, I was playing a lot of games. My first game was when I was like fucking 4. And I remember when Devil May Cry was first coming out, there was a demo disc in a Resident Evil 2 Code X Veronica. There was a demo for Devil May Cry. I played that demo into the dirt on my PS2. I was like 2nd, 3rd grade, I believe, maybe 4th. But I came home one day and I come back, put my backpack to the side. I see my dad playing the demo. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm playing Devil May Cry. I'm like, oh cool, can I play when you're done with the demo? And he's like, it's not a demo. What? Is it not a demo? And I'm like, what? So I go over next PlayStation 2, boom, there's Devil May Cry, and I'm like, yes! I was ecstatic. It was one of the things that he actually bought that I got to keep. I still have it. I still have the original Devil May Cry copy, the first disc from all the fuck way back in the 2000s. I still have it. Not the same PS2, sadly, but I have that disc and it still works. Awesome. That shit's boss. Love Dante as a character. Only gotten better over the years. Kind of. No, he's still cool. He was one of the only cool things about even the latest Devil May Cry 5, which I didn't even have any urge to play. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm done. But
yeah,
Devil May Cry, love Dante. Cool fucking character. There's like comic book mentions in the thing. If I had to pick comic books, it'd be Batman. But other than that, that's pretty much it for that question.
Oh man, I really like Batman a lot too. But it said pick a favorite. That's really hard to do.
That is hard to do. Dante really sticks out for me as a person, though.
I didn't know anything about Devil May Cry until I was well into my adulthood, so that would definitely not be an option for me.
It's alright.
I mean, plus I was a child in the 90s, so
in the 90s.
I don't even think that was out then.
I was born in 1994. No. Devil May Cry came out 2002, 2003?
Oh, wow, yeah. I was probably in Iraq when that came out.
Yeah. That's about it. So, you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Alright, we're still in the good, lighthearted ones.
I'm liking those ones.
Number 19. Granted, this is kind of a loaded question for me. It's actually going to be kind of a hard question for me to answer. But what kind of animal do you love the most?
You want to go first, or?
So, I love animals as, like, the majority. I love anywhere from, like, big animals that are, like, kind of still cuddly, but I love big animals, like, ferocious. But I also love small, cute, and cuddly animals. Like, I have an absolute soft spot for cute, cuddly little animals. Stuff's great. But a favorite animal? That's hard. Because everyone has, like, I don't know, with a dog or a cat person. Well, do you like this animal and this and that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it talking about, like, pets or just, like, animal in general? Like, it could be out in the wild. It doesn't matter. Because that's, like, two different questions.
What kind of animal do you love the most? Now, this could be just, like, what's your favorite, like, actual, like, animal in general. It doesn't have to be a pet. It doesn't say anything about a pet. You know, it's like, you know, is it like a dog or is it a ferocious cat that he loves? With me, that one has already been answered for me. If we're not talking about pets and we're just talking about animals in general, I love wolves. There you go. I love wolves.
Nice. Yeah.
There you go. Wolves
If we're
are...
not talking about pets, I like... Gosh, it's gonna be a tie between penguins or foxes, honestly. I love
That's
how
a hard
loyal
one.
penguins are.
Dude, penguins are fucking adorable.
Yeah. They're cute, they're loyal, they're pretty smart. I mean, yeah. My YouTube thing is based off of penguins.
Little penguin gaming, yeah.
It's laughing penguins.
Laughing penguin, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm a dick.
It's fine.
Wow.
But anyway,
Will's a
yeah, I
dick!
think
Confirmed.
it's penguins. But for pets, probably dogs. Larger dogs, not small ones.
Yeah, I love large dogs, but when it comes to pets, I really can't have a favorite because I love small, cute, furry little animals. Like, I love...
Yeah.
I love hamsters. I love rabbits. I have a really
I do
horrible
love
thing for
rabbits,
birds. I say horrible as in, like, I love birds.
So
Like,
do
I'll
I.
even feed pigeons, like, at my bus stop because I love watching them go at it. Like, I love
I've had
birds.
parakeets, which were a blast. I've also had sugar gliders, which were friggin' adorable, and I kind of missed my sugar gliders.
Ah, what the fuck? There's a chest! Whatever, skip it. Where the fuck are you?
Over here by this objective.
Wait, are you playing the objective? Who are you and what the fuck have you done with Diablo? This is some heresy. You know, I'm calling it right now.
Heresy! Wait, that was the... Oh, shit.
Heresy.
Now I wish...
Okay,
now
now
I wish
over here.
we need to
Oh,
go
there's a
back.
chest there too.
Yeah.
No!
Okay, where's the other one?
Oh my god, I just saw someone pop up messages on the thing, and I don't know how to read messages if I don't have it open. Shit. I don't know how to do
It just
that.
turns off your screen when you go to your menu. Turns off your stream screen.
Oh, but like people can still hear me, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment. I actually do want to read those messages when we have a moment. But favorite wild animal? I love wolves.
Yeah,
Pet
wolves are
wise, I really want to have birds. Or hamsters.
Birds are
Or
awesome.
just small, cute fucking animals. I love birds. And small little animals. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't die. Woo!
Saved by the teleport.
Love wolves, though. Alright, number 20. Huh. This is an obvious one for me, but I wonder how you're going to answer this. Number 20. Would you rather choose fishing or hiking?
Hiking.
Same.
I
Hiking.
don't really like fishing.
I don't either. I don't like the idea. I don't like the ocean. I was like, no. Nah, the ocean. Oh, jeez. Okay. Right. Nah, I'm good. No, fuck fishing. This is actually interesting because this person, I'm just gonna call him AK for short. Um, he says hello at first. 3 minutes ago, he just asked us, "What is your favorite deep sea creature?" Yeah, my answer is none. My answer is none. No, I am so afraid of the ocean and anything to do with deep sea shit. No, I'm good. Fam, you can keep that. You can keep it all to yourself. No, I'm not. Whatever, you answer that. Me? No, fuck that. Nope. I'm like Markiplier. Honestly, I would be worse than Markiplier. When I was watching him with the Unis Honest, and he jumped in, even with 2 life vests on, to go grab Ethan and come back. No, I wouldn't do that. Like, no, bye, fam. I'm good. I don't care. He wasn't even in the ocean. It was just in, like, the Gulf or whatever. I'm like, nope. I'm good. Nope. 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 That's it. Drown. Bye. Uh, Poor AK's dad doesn't like birds. Wait, was I on the air or not? Oh, I was not. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Alright, so everyone, I'm sorry. I cut off for a moment. AK, the question, what was your favorite sea creature? Me? No, I don't want anything to do with the ocean. Fuck the ocean. None of that. No, zero, nada. I'm worse than Mark. No, I'll flat out admit it. I'm worse than Mark. Fuck the ocean. Papa here? Krakens, apparently.
Krakens and sea
Yo,
turtles.
sea turtles. Me? Just no. You can all have it. Stop dumping. I don't want. Now, that being said, preserve the ocean. That's fine. It's part of the ecosystem. Please don't destroy the ocean. That's fine. But as for me going into the ocean, no. Sincerely, no. Fuck yourself.
I'm like total
Respectfully.
opposite. I love the ocean.
Now, I don't mean you, AK,
What-
but just in general. Hey, Will, you want to go to the ocean? No. You can
I
have
love
it.
it.
Go ahead.
I love letting the waves crash against me as I go out off the shore. Oh man, everything
No.
about it. I like the ocean.
No. 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 Nope.
But I do have a problem with dark waters and stuff like that, especially like in caves or something. Oh, if there's water I can't see the bottom of, it does bother me some, but I still.
It bothers me some, me. I would die of a heart attack before that even happened. Hey, whoa, there's a part of water we can't even see. Flatline right the fuck there. And that's it. That's all
It's
she
funny
wrote.
because I made a D&D character recently who their weakness is basically it's basically your fear of the ocean. That's one of their weaknesses because he's a warforged and he at one point he was being shipped on a crate and the ship was destroyed or whatever in a storm and the crate just fell down to the bottom of the ocean floor, and since warforged don't have to breathe or anything, he was trapped down there for hundreds of years until the crate rotted away. So now he's terrified of the ocean or any large
Whoa.
body of water.
Dude, that sounds terrible. Hold up. Hold up. We got more comments, but I do need to finish this last question. By Kraken, does he mean giant squid or colossal squid? Don't answer that yet. Because I'm not on the air. I'm checking the comments. Yeah. No, I'm okay. I'm back on the air. He loves the open ocean, which is fine. AK, you can love that all you want. You can have it. So he's asking if you love the giant squid or the colossal squid more.
No, definitely colossal kraken. Yeah,
Yeah.
huge ones. Especially, I mean, obviously it's not real, but mythically speaking. Did you ever watch the old 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They got that big.
Nope.
I think it's a squid or octopus or something. I don't remember.
Nope.
Man, that was so cool.
Nope.
Love that.
Nope.
And in in the world of Theros, that's for D&D and also for Magic the Gathering, I think there's a like massive kraken. It's got like a special name. I forgot what his name is. But, he can like destroy entire cities. This guy is almost like a god.
No. You just you have it. You have fun with that. I'm done with that. AK even put like the scientific name for one of the giants. I can't even fucking say it, so I'm not even gonna try it because I'm gonna butcher it, and I'm not good with words, and I definitely can't read that. So we're gonna go on to the last question of these 21 questions to ask a guy. Now the last one here is the most loaded question.
Oh, yay.
Well, we have 30 minutes to answer this question.
Well, okay, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Are women equal to men?
Wow.
I'm just going to take the floor for this one first. I'm going to throw myself into the abyss.
Alrighty.
And I believe every individual human being on this planet has their own each individual strengths and or weaknesses. And I think it's important that together as a society that we all treat each other equally and with the same equal amount of respect, as long as everything is a give and take. Like my own system of how I handle people is I treat everyone fairly and equally, and everyone gets, the moment I meet you, you get 2 points. 2 points. Those 2 points is how much I respect you and or value your position, your opinion, or even your authority. Nobody gets exceptions in my book. 0. Nobody gets exceptions. The moment you treat me with disrespect, or someone I know disrespect, or you're sexist, or you're racist, or there's many things. If you do something of like the negative category, I will subtract your points. The lowest you can go with me, and I do this, it's like my own system. It's an instantaneous thing. You can go down to negative 15 points with me, is where I call it. And that is bottom of the barrel. Because negative 5, I'm like, I don't even have to look at you. Number 10, I don't even want you around me, and I don't care that you exist. Number 15, I wouldn't even blink if you're dead. As a matter of fact, I'd be happy that you're dead. It's negative 15 points.
Are you going off topic?
No, this is part of the topic here. And with my system, that's how I work, is truly I treat everybody equal to me. I do not expect anything less and or more of you just because of something you're born with.
Yeah.
So to me, it is kind of a loaded question. Are women equal to men? There's a lot of different ways you can take that. Different workplaces have different, meanings. Where you're working, where you're going, what is the expertise, what is the field, what is the operations, what are the physical or mental or just any at all requirements to do said job. But that is all different from me treating everybody equally. I will never treat anyone different, better or worse, because they're both equally bad. Don't get it twisted. Treating someone better just because of something they were born with is just as bad as treating them, poorly for something they were born with. They're both equally stupid, and both have their own negative implications.
Yeah.
Treat everyone equally, and whatever they were born with doesn't affect them as a human being. It shouldn't. Will it probably affect them? Yes. because life sucks and it can be absolute bullshit. But treating someone differently just because of what they were born with shouldn't even be a thing to me. And I don't. I treat it like it's not. I don't care. You can come walking up to me as a fucking 4'2" blue motherfucking Papa Smurf. I'm gonna look at you like you're some fucking dude that's on my eye level. I don't fucking care. Or some chick. Fine. Come up to me as a 7'5" dressed like Smurfette. Whatever. Fine. I don't care. You can literally look like a piece of like wood that gains sentience. Yeah, cool. Hello. You cool, you follow the law, you pay your taxes, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Fine.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I guess
equal? Yes.
Well, I have a similar answer, I suppose. I think women are equal, but not equal, if that makes sense. And I'm not even applying this answer to just women. This is all genders, all ethnic groups, all walks of life, whatever. It's the same thing. I think everybody is equal, yet at the same time not equal. Some people are better at some things than other people, and that's just a fact of life. Doesn't matter where you come from. Now, women specifically, I don't think men are inherently stronger than women, because, I mean, I know a few women that could beat me in a fist fight. I'm just saying, you know, so it's not the same for all women or all men or all races or whatever. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. I think one of the worst things you could do in that regard is try to sum everybody up by a single gender or a single race or
Agreed. Absolutely
because,
agreed. Just based on like their ethnicity, you know, it's
yeah, within any of those types of groups, you're gonna find a wide variety of strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So, and I think overall, I mean, mostly speaking, anything that a guy could do, a woman could do equally well, depending on the situation, of course. There's a few, you know, physical limitations there that are just not possible, obviously. But that has nothing to do with equality.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, biology.
Like,
That being said,
we men
you
can't give birth for that
exactly.
one. It's like,
yeah. So obviously, but does that mean that we're not equal? No, I don't think that has anything to do with equal or not equal. It's just different.
someone's got to be there for you while you're lugging over the baby. You know, whether if that's another woman or another dude, like someone's got to be there for you eventually. You know, why say one is worth more than the other? You know, you gotta work together, and that kind of comes with me too, where it's all about ethnicity. You know, I don't like even saying like other races. Why? Because we're all the same fucking team here. You know, like there is only one race, and we're all together the human race. You know, regardless of ethnicity or where you're from, what you do, your gender, you know, he, she, they, whatever makes you feel comfortable, like, we're all human beings. If you were born into a human body, regardless of gender, and you got a mind, 2 eyes, lungs, whatever have you, you know, you're a human being, and you share this planet with other human beings. Treat everyone with fucking respect and decency. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And if you don't, then, well, guess what? If you treat people like shit, people deserve to treat you like shit. If you treat people well and with respect, then they should also treat you with respect. And if they don't, then dish it right back at them, you know? It's one of those sayings, like, an eye for an eye. Like, that saying is there because if someone disrespects you and treats you like shit, then if you treat and disrespect them, then they had it coming. That's just what that means.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say also, though, that you can't deny that there isn't socially constructed inequalities between the two genders.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Because that's definitely a thing.
That's a mountain of a conversation right there.
Yeah.
Because there's
shouldn't be
boundaries
a
we've
thing,
made
but
for
it is
each
a
other.
thing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
thing. Like, that's not even something that was inherently there. Like, there's a lot of boundaries and, like, really bullshit societal things about gender that have been put there
Yeah.
in just recent years. Like, the recent, like, past couple hundred years. Like,
Yeah, that especially. Definitely, like, from medieval on. I mean, I don't really know past medieval. Maybe it was similar. But I think before medieval, it wasn't as prevalent. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like, an ancient expert. But
well, like, look at the
At least that's
Spartans,
what I
for
think.
example. Spartan societies. You know, men had the Theodogi. They went and, you know, they went to become Spartans. But women were given a whole other source of you know, training to benefit their body types. You know, they went into gymnastics, aerobics, and they actually still learned how to fight. And they were actually given spears and swords and shields to complement them. Why? Because if the Spartans ever got routed on the front line, the women were literally entrusted to defend hearth and home if the men fell. And they were trained and just as physically fit as their men. And they even expected that it took true Spartan strong women to give birth to Spartan women and Spartan men. I mean, they had such a fucking structure to where it was actually discouraged to have sex with women too much, to have them have more kids faster, because they wanted to make sure that the women were actually fully recovered and physically fit to have more children, to avoid birth defects and side effects.
Sounds a bit sexist.
Well, no. It was actually them looking out for their health. Because, of course, like, I mean, how many women? I mean, even nowadays, women die periodically just from the act of childbirth. And that's with modern fucking medicine. So you take away modern medicine, giving birth had a lot of fucking negatives. So then, you know, basically, you know, the act of childbirth is like setting an atom bomb off for a woman's internal system. So then their society, of course, being actually pretty fucking intelligent, they're like, right, so if she tries to give birth more than X amount of times every, like, year to 2 years, which even nowadays they suggest to you... Well, even nowadays, by modern medicine, a woman should not give birth more than once every 2 years. That's even by modern medicine standards. And this is just to make sure that everything inside of the system has fully recovered, because every pregnancy is different. Like, yeah, cool, this one woman was able to recover and blah blah blah, was able to have a kid less than a year later after having the last one. Yeah, that's rare. It could take a long ass time, up to 2 years, sometimes even more. But in their system, going back to, you know, how they're structured, the women were trained to fight just as much as the men were. Maybe not to the same physical feats of, like, barbarism and destruction, because the Spartans were absolutely fucking ruthless bastards, but it was awesome. But their women were still trained to be very vicious. It's actually hilarious, because the movie 300, when Leonidas, you know, talked to Xerxes, and it's like, you know, we might as well have just marched them up here. When he's like, your women will be slaves, and he's like, clearly you don't know our women. You might as well have marched them up here from what I have seen. That's not a joke. Like, he was being serious. He could have just marched his women up there, because they couldn't even contend with the men, let alone their women. Like, their women would have just devastated them just as equally. I actually find it hilarious when the Queen of Sparta rammed the sword through that dirtbag politician's gut. That was hilarious, because the Spartan women could have done that on the spot. You pissed them off, you disgraced them, they could have just cut your fucking throat right there.
But besides that old-timey stuff, I'm just kidding.
Hell, even the Norwegians too, like shield maidens. That's not a joke. Shield maidens were a thing.
Some people deny. Some people say that's not true, but who knows? Either way, I think things could definitely be done in our society to make things more equal, and not just gender-based, but for, you know, all sorts of walks of life.
Oh yeah.
One thing that would help is that I think women should be on the draft.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know, it seems a bit unequal and sexist to say that a young male can be on the draft, but not a young female.
Considering all the women that were combat medics, World War II, and even before World War II, even.
Oh, Shizer.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but oh God, God's help me.
Combat medics, no. Nurses that were near the front line, yes.
But there was a lot of actual like volunteers for that. I remember there being, I think it was.
But they weren't combat medics per se. It's a little bit different.
Some of them actually got in the field. I remember. It wasn't a common thing, but there was a few stories passed around that there actually was a few women that actually did get on the front lines. It wasn't.
But no, being on the front lines doesn't mean you're a combat medic. Combat medic is trained in combat as well as, you know, medical things.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I apologize.
There are combat medics now, but then no. At least not in U.S. World War II era type stuff. Yeah, and furthermore, I think any business who's paying men more than women for doing the same thing, that should be stopped immediately.
Yeah, no one should be paid for less for the same job. More or less for the same job. Correct.
Yeah, I think your time there, you know, should reflect your difference.
Oh yeah, you spent more time at the job. I want more money for being there more. But same thing, both starting at the same time with the same level of experience. Yeah, no, you should be making the same amount as the other person, regardless of age, ethnicity, or gender. Yeah. Period. What the hell is going on with my... Oh my god. Oh, this ship is blocking me from aiming at this dude with my shit.
Oh. Well, we did it then. We answered all of the questions?
Yeah.
Alright.
All 21 questions. And we do have more comments for me to load into in a moment. Oh, hold on. I gotta rescue this fucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take out this turret right here.
Oh, shit.
Ah. Oh, I see more enemies though.
Reloading.
Better go kill these guys. Can't leave any of these cultists behind.
Heretic swine. Hold on. I'm gonna read these comments.
Alright. Oh, I forgot.
What is an elder's favorite sweet? Is the question he gave us.
What?
What is an elder's favorite sweet?
What is an elder person's favorite sweet?
I'm wondering if this is an elder, as in like an actual elder, or like is he a Warhammer person and is asking what would be an Eldar's favorite sweet?
Yeah, it's spelled the same.
Hold on. Other comment. Okay.
I'm thinking of it. that
Eller's
way.
favorite sweet is candy cane. KH.
Oh my gosh.
Eller's favorite sweet. Fucking what? You can't-
That's good.
That's a
All right.
shit.
I was thinking it had to be a pun on words, but that one didn't come to me right away.
I don't know. There's so many jokes that I've told that you've heard before. But if we're gonna end this on like remotely bad dad jokes, like, oh man, I got pages.
Why would we do that?
Oh man, 7:46. I have to sleep soon. That sucks. I hate sleep.
Sleep. No, you don't
Yeah,
need
the
it.
the thing we spend 1/3 of our lives doing. I hate it.
It's a bit ridiculous. Can't wait for modern technology to alleviate that.
Annihilate the need for sleep.
Yeah, or at least just bring it down to like 2 hours a day.
Or what would be great is if we all could sleep like Batman.
Sleep like Batman.
Batman, in order to actually learn all the things that he's done and be like the professional that he is, he mastered how to instantly lay down, close your eyes, and instantly enter REM sleep. Which is the actual pure sleep that your body needs.
I know what REM is.
So he can literally just lay down, close his eyes, enter that, only sleep for 4 hours.
Okay.
And that's it. So that would literally annihilate half of the time to sleep. And then still have the full benefits of sleep. So then instead of 1/3 of your life spent, it would only be 1/4. That would be a very good start. We have more comments, by the way. I'm going to read those. Oh, geez. I like where this one is going. What do you call a cowardly guardsman?
What do you call a cowardly guardsman? do tell, because I don't.
Do tell. Yeah, I mean... Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna go to this mission. Be right back. Dude, right? I want to see if you actually get this one.
Probably not, because I'm terrible at those.
It's a.
sorts of things.
it's one word.
For the guardsman?
What do you call a cowardly guardsman? One word.
I don't know.
Dead.
It's too many words. Dead? Dead?
Dead. But that doesn't make sense because they're guardsmen. So, like, they're dead either way. Like, they died courageously, died shitting their pants, died getting their insides torn out and put into their brain. This is Warhammer we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean...
One of the most
I
terrifying things I read about Warhammer was when I was diving into the orcs, right? And apparently the orcs have fucking chaos boys. And they literally have these, of course, slapped-assed together fucking orc technology that no one can understand how it works. It just does. But it's a warp slinger. So they take the little gremlin fuckers, you know, like the little green pieces of shit with the, like the long noses, like the original like fantasy-looking like goblins. So it can load up those little motherfuckers and spit them at and into people. into people. So they literally go through this warp device, which is pure fucking warp energy. So when these little motherfucking gremlins go into this fucking thing, they can go into a fucker, and the moment they come out of it, whether if they're outside of you or into you, they're literally so batshit bonkers and insane at that point, and driven insane to where they're literally just clawing, spitting, chewing, foaming at the mouth, pissing themselves, and constantly shitting themselves until they die. And they can literally be spawned inside of a fucking person on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
quite
dude,
terrifying.
what the fuck?
Imagine if your battle buddy is going through that, like sitting right next to you.
Oh man. You're gonna need some serious faith in the Emperor to stop that shit from, like, destroying your psyche. You're just a guardsman, and you're just watching your fellow guardsmen get eaten and torn to pieces, pissed and shit on, all in just moments.
Yeah.
Warhammer
There's some
40k,
crazy
everybody.
stuff in this world. Yeah.
Warhammer. Love Warhammer. Did I ever tell you, like, a couple months back, my coworkers were actually talking, and I'm up front and just talking. They're talking about Warhammer, and so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get into Warhammer. I think I'm gonna, like, really sit down and start reading the lore." And he starts talking about it like it's just so casual to sit down and read Warhammer lore, especially for the first time. And I just had to shatter this man's hopes and dreams. Because I had to, because it's Warhammer. You gotta shatter each other's dreams. And he's talking about it so casually and nonchalant. Like he can finish shit in a day. And I'm like, nah, fam. Nah, fam. I've literally sat there for 10 hours in a single day just piling over lore from when the Emperor first came to power, from when the Emperor died, quote unquote, when he got put on the golden throne.
Yeah.
And that was just 10 hours. And I missed multiple parts of that because I was falling asleep, or I had to stop because I wanted to get some food, or just flat out I had to, like, pause and re-watch things or re-listen to it because I'm just like, what?
Oh, for sure. There's a ton.
And even then, that's such a small part of the Emperor's, like, way. There's so much other shit. And then we're talking about all the factions. I mean, just the enemy factions alone are
I can't keep
hundreds
track
of hours that you could just
Imperial
sit there.
factions.
Well, not hundreds, but definitely, like, dozens of hours for each faction, especially the Orcs or the Eldar. You're going to be sitting there for a long-ass time. Because the Eldar and the Orcs were created at the same time by the old ones for each a different fucking purpose. And then you have to, if you really want to go through the lore of how they came to be and how they came to be and how they came to be where they're at now, is nuts for both of them.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could finish quickly would be the Tau.
Yeah, the Tau is the only thing I could see you finishing in an actual, like, day or two. Or a week. But even then, like, Orcs, you're gonna be at that for weeks. Eldar, weeks alone. We're not even talking, like, other races. Like, no, you're just researching what the Eldar, just Eldar, weeks.
Yeah.
That's not including, like, Eldar with Tyranids or Eldar with Orcs. That's just Eldar and Orcs, like, by themselves. Tyranids are kind of quick, though. Tyranids, about a week.
Well, yeah, because there's not a lot known about them, for sure.
Oh, I'm dying. And I'm getting comments, and I want to read them, because I like this guy, and I gotta go to sleep soon. Fuck. I'm dying! Oh, you'll never take me alive, you robotic gothic motherfucking son bitch.
They want to take you dead, not alive.
Dude, these are Dark Eldar. They want me alive, remember?
No.
Dude, the Dark Eldar literally need everyone they can get alive. Don't you not know the Dark Eldar?
They'll bring you back.
Okay, I was about to say. Oh, okay. You're going right into the dark parts of Dark Eldar. You bastard.
Let's see if I can jump over there. Yeah, I can.
You son of a bitch. Well, you know what? You're over there. You're having fun. I'm going to read these comments. Where do custodies keep their veggies is what he has sent us as the next joke.
I mean, you're gonna have to answer. I am like horrible at answering these types of questions. I could never do it, even if it's like.
Oh, I'm thinking like the Adeptus Custodes, and I honestly can't help but to automatically be like, is he talking about the Emperor's text-to-speech device? Because that's one of my favorite fucking things. I think it was just like last month, like beginning of last month, I was sitting in my living room and I was going through my YouTube posts, and it was, oh hey, the Emperor text-to-speech device has a new episode. I'm like, say what now? I literally stopped, like it was like a premium Netflix like channel I had like been waiting for. And it's like, Emperor text-to-speech device? I'm gonna sit there and watch it. And just automatically sat there and watched like a 40-minute episode of Emperor text-to-speech device. And it was absolutely yeah, I love it. Dude. If the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, some of the most hilarious shit I've ever watched in my entire life. Just hilarious. You should.
I think you told me about it before. Maybe.
You should, and you still haven't fucking watched it. You
well,
prick!
I'm really bad about that stuff.
It's okay. Be right back. Viewing comments. So the answer to where does a custodes keep their veggies? On a golden throne.
Oh wow.
I have an answer for this. I'm sorry.
They're veggies.
Heresy. You can't hear it because the voices are turned off, but that's some heresy. That is some fucking heresy, brother. Heresy. But that's hilarious. But it's heresy.
Oh, the golden throne.
AK also says that text-to-speech device is hilarious, and you should watch it.
I have to check it out. I get caught up in all my YouTube like times. I'm usually watching something about D&D, like if I'm being honest. It's primarily all I watch on YouTube.
There is an
Occasionally
Emperor
it'll be,
text-to-speech
like,
device special where they actually do sit down and play something that is D&D related. And it is hilarious because it's Magnus the Red, who's the DM. And he gets... I'm not going to spoil it, but... it just...
Alright, I'll have to try to make sure to
I've
check
watched
it out.
that. It's a 45-minute special, and I've watched it 3 times because it is fucking hilarious, dude. This is the one special, just Magnus the Red being a fucking... a fucking DM. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm good. No! Jerry, I'm supposed to... Wait. Oh, I hate you right now. I gotta go all the way around, you fucking heresy.
Oh, I'm
Heresy
paying for it. They're
now.
killing me.
Yeah, get fucked. Oh my god, I can't. No, gods help me. Emperor, help me, dude, I am bringing some ruckus. Oh no. Oh no.
No, don't bring anything. Oh my goodness.
Do I have a choice? Do you know what you've done? Oh wow. Never mind, you do know what you've done. Oh no.
No,
Oh
you
no.
brought stuff here.
Heavy
no.
Vulture, don't fail me.
Wait,
I'm
what
dead.
happened?
I'm so dead. Yep. Dead.
Why would you bring stuff there?
Because I was trying to go around to help you. Whatever. I'm gonna read the comments. Yeah, AK is saying that the episode with the one I was talking about was great, but apparently one of his favorites was the second to last episode, where you have Kitten, who is like the supreme, like he's the captain of the Adeptus Custodes, and he goes to Mars to find the Proteus protocol for the Emperor. And he has to negotiate with the Fabricator General, and it's hilarious because he breaks out into song. Greeting Custodes, how are you this day? Do you have any more ancient tech for me to display? I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. Damn it!
Where are you?
I went back into the pit of death that I should not have gone in. It's the second time I've been there, and you're over there again. I should have just gone with you. I should have waited for you to respawn. I should have just gone with you, and now you know, I'm just gonna sit here and gun. Never mind, cutscene. Fuck you too. Oh, I'm still over here. Well, fuck my life. Are you dead?
Yeah. I'm literally just walking around. I'm trying to find that thing I was fighting before, but I don't know where it's at.
It's dead. And I officially need to get this mission done with because it's time for me to stop streaming.
I'm so annoyed. I almost had that big thing killed, and then you brought enemies to me, and I died. And
Well,
then
how
I
was
couldn't
I
find
supposed
the
to
creature
yeah.
again. Oh.
I see how it is. You use your heretical, non-approved by the Codex Astartes. You're I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up, Leandros. Sorry, I just remembered the meme from Warhammer 40k Space Marine on the PS3 where you had the captain's like, I'm gonna use this jump pack to board this orc ship, and you just have the fucking Ultramarine Leandros, the fucking neophyte newbie Ultramarine, like, that action is not approved by the Codex Astartes. And you just have like the Russian badger saying, whatever, shut the fuck up, Leandros, and jump out the ship. Oh, they're dead. Sweet. Fuck you. Never mind. No, they're not. Ow. Ah.
I don't know what I'm taking damage from. That's what's weird. I got like some kind of bleeding thing on me or something.
Yeah. Ouch. Oh, hey, we died together and not that far away from our objective. Yay!
Super annoyed right now. I haven't like died at all, and then like I don't know what this like damage over time is or how to resist it. Plus, I had all of my fucking inoculator things stacked up. I had many of them, and then I died once, and now I have none.
Oh my god, I'm not... Oh, it's the homunculuses, man.
What is that?
Spacebook is bad. Oh my god.
Seriously though, how are we supposed to finish this fight? I don't know what this damage is. goodness.
Oh my lords. Oh, keep him there, keep him there, keep him there, keep him there. Woo!
That was ridiculous.
That was insane. Alright, what are we doing? Oh shit. Alright, let's skip.
Something to this pain
We're
cavern.
skipping it. That's what's
Right.
happening.
Wow.
Whoa.
I gotta. What was that like dot? That's nuts.
Dude, I don't know.
I like take cover and I was still getting hit by whatever it was. Okay, these Dark Eldar are not playing around. I'm about to vote to go, but you know, I just get a little bit of revenge here. Okay, alright, I'm good now.
I mean, they're Dark Eldar. They screw around in other ways, but nothing that is of any benefit to us. Most certainly not.
No kidding.
It's not like the normal Eldar. There might be some nice pig-tittied, big-tittied Eldar to, fuck around with. No, and Dark Eldar is like, no, you can keep that BDSM, torture porn, gore porn bullshit to yourself and just die. Please just die.
I've always thought that the Eldar and the Empire should work together more.
Oh, I mean,
It's not gonna happen. I mean, it has happened in small scenarios, but
if the Emperor came back, he would need some help to finish his Webray project. I mean, that's what he was doing for the Imperium, was trying to get the Imperium's own Webway.
because we'd have a lot less issues. We didn't have to use the warp to get everywhere. For one, that's just one thing. And for two, I think only a united front between those two entities could stop the Tyranids if they ever actually come in full force.
Oh, let's face it. The Tyranids come around in full force, and it's gonna take even more than the Imperium and the Eldar, dude. That's gonna take everybody. I mean, remember Dawn of War? I think it's Dawn of War 3. No, it was Dawn of War 2, when the Eldar Seer was legit trying to get the orcs on that planet just to have raw potential versus raw destruction.
Yeah.
Because that's all the orcs are. Unbridled, unstoppable potential of anything. And you have the Tyranids, which are just unbridled, unstoppable fucking destruction. Anyway, I'm gonna answer these last comments. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Coming back for a last one. How many Inquisitors does it take to screw in a light bulb? It's his last one. And this one I have definitely no idea for. But I'm putting something in front of the door that I
I'm
need
guessing
to.
2 will work since we've been doing everything pretty good. But I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and go check for the answer. Oh. He has not put the answer in yet. I'm wondering when he will. Come on, man. Don't fail me. I want to know
While
this.
we're-
There it
Right.
is. Okay, here we go. Last one. I'm going to go look at it.
Well,
One to change it, one to censor it, and one to deny it even exists.
All right.
So 3.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Quote unquote, we need a third Inquisitor, apparently.
Exactly.
We need Nana in here. She can deny it even happened.
Right.
Alright. Well, I'm going to end it
Well,
here.
thank you for all the questions.
Right? And good ones, you know? This is going to be good content for the channel, you know? Hopefully. With all luck. Well, AK, thanks for sticking around. You have a good one. I got to go ahead and end this here. Remember, good times and vibes through gaming and Unity, bros. Peace out.